Hey friends, Sleepy here, and welcome to another episode of my weekly playlist series. It's Friday, so it's time for me to share with you guys the games I've been playing during this past week. Let you guys know my opinions and thoughts on the games I share with you today. I would like to hear your guys' thoughts as well, so let me know what you think of the games I share with you. Maybe you've played them, what you liked about them, maybe there's something you didn't like about them. Let me know about games you guys are playing as well, because that always gives me ideas of games to check out, and I do appreciate hearing from you guys about what you're playing, as you guys have got me interested in a bunch of different games. And also, if you guys have recommendations, I do love receiving those as well, as I have played a few games from your guys' recommendations as well, so keep those coming. Now this week I've only got one game to share with you guys, and it's one that I've been continuing to play since last week. I've just been really busy, my days off. I used that time to film quite a few videos for my channel. So I did not have a lot of time to game this week, but I did squeeze in some time here, and I'm continuing my progress on this game, and it is for Xbox One, and it is Necromunda Hired Gun. This is a awesome first-person shooter, and it is set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, which I am a big fan of the Warhammer 40,000 universe, and I've been getting into it pretty hardcore for the little over a year now. I know my buddy Dean has been getting into it as well, and I've picked up quite a few of the games, and this one is one that I really do enjoy. So let's take a look at Necromunda Hired Gun.
It is the 41st millennium, and mankind rules the stars. This sprawling empire is powered by hive worms, gargantuan planets of industry. Necromunda is the greatest hive world in all of the Imperium, with cities that rise from the ash wastes like sheer mountain peaks, spire upon spire, tower upon tower. The hives climb so far above the poisoned clouds they cleave the heavens. And what nightmares may come in these hive cities, where humanity has been allowed to grow unchecked in its teeming billions.
Alright friends, we are back with another look at Necromunda Hired Gun. This is a really awesome first-person shooter set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. Definitely a game I think you guys should check out if you're a big fan of the Warhammer 40,000 universe like I am. Currently on Chapter 7, and I'm a level 9 character. Now, I'm still not sure if this loading screen is supposed to be jerky like this, if that's what they intended, or if it's just like a glitch, and that's the reason why it's so jerky. But so far, this is the only issue I've seen with the game. It's just this loading screen with it being jerky while it loads. Right now I'm at Martyrs End, which is basically like the little hub area where you're able to select missions and stuff that you'd like to go on to. You're also able to upgrade your character and interact with characters here that can give you missions and stuff. You guys can see the visuals are really nice in this game and look amazing in 4K here on my 4K TV.
That's him, hanging out with that gilder, Virax. You see him? It's them bringing all that trouble around here. Bounty? On a gilder? What kind of a beast is this turning into?
Plus, they've got some really good voice actors too for the characters, and they do fit the character models really well. Over here,
Yes, perhaps that would work. At least if it doesn't, I shall have the raw materials to try again.
you can
I need you to
come
do
here
bionics.
and adjust your bionics and all this different stuff. You have abilities to upgrade your character, which can affect different stats and health and weapons. So very awesome. But you also have your Mastiff,
My Mastiff.
big giant war dog here that you can also augment as well and upgrade him for missions. So it's really cool, the stuff you can do there. You're also able to have a shop here so you can buy new weapons and ammo, and then you also can upgrade your weapons and stuff up here.
What's neutral?
Up there you can
Skinny's trying to confuse me.
upgrade your weapons with different abilities and stuff, which I'll show you guys here real quick.
Show me what you can do for me.
So there's a lot of customizations. They, of course, they have different leveled weapons and stuff. So, you know, some of them are like your common, you got like rare and epic, and so the different colors, and I'll tell you what the stats are on the weapons, but you can go in here as well, and you can augment them, changing muzzles, barrels, you can add laser sighting, you can add special ammo, optics if you want to have like a scope on it, or you don't want a scope. You can also adjust weapon skins, and so you can actually adjust the weapons and adjust their stats to your own play style. There's a huge variety of Warhammer weapons. You got your heavy weapons, your light weapons, all kinds of different ones that you can find throughout the world, and you also can take them off of enemies. You have your basic weapons, you have your special ones. We got heavy weapons like this big heavy stubber, it's like a big giant machine gun weapon. Really awesome. And then another thing that's really cool is
It's times like this.
you can play through the main story, which I'm currently on chapter 7 of the missions. But there's also side missions here that you can take on from the different factions, which are all these here. And all those white bars are all the missions I've done for them, so that they're liking me more and more. And you can do these side missions to earn money because you need the money to upgrade your character. So anything that says access denied means those are missions I've already completed. And I'll share a quick one here with you. We'll do this meat harvest one so you guys can see the combat. And then you can adjust your loadout and everything. Make sure you have enough health packs, because if you die, your guy gets revived. You can do that up to 3 times. These are helpful when you find the hidden chests, because hidden chests contain loot, and then you can sell that loot at the end of the mission. And so playing these missions is key if you're having trouble in the main campaign and need to upgrade. You know, play a few of these missions, earn some money, upgrade your character more, and then it'll make the missions a lot easier. You also can choose a different kind of characters to play as. You guys can see my character, I chose him because he just looked the coolest. But you can also change your outfits and stuff. They do have some DLC, which this was a pre-order bonus costume I have, and now I'm on chapter 3. So all the missions take place through the actual levels of the game, just with different objectives and stuff and enemies to fight. So like for this one, I have to collect 5 meat bags and fight enemies trying to get to these meat bags as fast as possible. But you also want to balance it out with finding the hidden treasure chests if you know where they're located at, because you can help earn money. You also can collect ammo and stuff throughout the thing, but you gotta watch out though, because the enemies are endless, swarms of them on these maps, so you have to watch out and always be moving. And then when you kill enemies, they will drop health and ammo and stuff, and there's a huge variety to fight. So some are easier to kill than others, some are armored, some have special weapons on them, machine guns and stuff, and they'll keep throwing tougher and tougher enemies at you, and they can overwhelm and swarm you at times. So you really got to be careful and really get moving and learning where the stuff is. Like, all these are underground, so go there. And also have a really cool grappling hook, which I wasn't able to show you guys last week when I was playing. You can actually unlock a grappling hook, which you can use to gain entry into higher areas. You also have a double jump too, which is pretty sweet. And what I really like is they explain the double jump abilities because you have bionic legs, and so it makes sense that if you're augmented, you'd be able to do powers. Like in other video games, you know, they have double jumping, which just wouldn't be possible, but they have it anyways. This at least tries to explain it. That it's because you're augmented character, and that's why he's able to. There's a big mech robot. Watch out for those. But like, there's one of the secret chests here, so you just open it up and then collect the stuff from it, and just hope you don't die while you're trying to collect this extra loot. So this is one of my heavy weapons I have on that I find very useful for these missions. It gives me the firing power. I'm going to call my Mastiff to help me out. Damn. Shit. And when you call your Mastiff up, he comes and helps you, but he also shows you an outline of where the enemies are, so it makes it easier to spot them. The enemies and hold them in place. That can also kill them. And we have just one more to kill. And I completed that mission by collecting the 5 meat tags. But you also get graded on your missions. And like, here's some of the stuff, so I can see the loot that I picked up. I can put over here into my inventory if I would like to. And you can check what you already have unlocked. Which is a sawed-off shotgun, which I'll swap with this one because it does more damage. Got a suit of armor, but I don't need it. You also can unlock different items you can use to enhance your weapons, and they have different stats and stuff as well, but I don't see anything I want there. You also have tech items as well, nothing I want there, and no charms. So I'll get 9,910 credits for selling that stuff. Plus, I'll get money for completing the mission, and you'll get rated on the mission. So there's my remote results, and you get rated from an S to a D. And by your kill style, so the more kind of unique ways you kill enemies, how many of the treasure chests you find, like that one only had 2. I have a vocal implant bounty, so that gives me extra money, and then there's imperial taxes you have to pay, and then it has your elapsed time. It took me 3 minutes and 13 seconds to beat that, but I earned 12,000 credits, as well as getting experience to level up my character, and the extra money for selling that loot that I did not want. So now I can use that money to augment my character. But this is definitely a game I think you guys should check out if you're a fan of first-person shooters. It moves really well, real quick and fast-paced, so you can adjust how quick the reticle moves, you know, with your character, and adjust that on your controller so you can get used to the speed, because your character moves a lot, and you really got to make sure that you're moving and not staying in one place too long, because enemies will flank you at times and will try to rush behind you, and so it can get intense. The music is awesome. I got some heavy metal musical play while you're running around the levels, and that's just amazing with the combat. Definitely a game I think you guys should give a try to. I know the game got a lot of hate last year from people because there were some bugs and issues, but they have patched it, and I have not really encountered any major bugs, nothing that's crashed the game or anything, and I've been enjoying playing this game since last year. It's on the Xbox One, it's on the PS4, it also works on the Series consoles and PlayStation 5, and the PC. Definitely a game I think you guys should check out. Hope you guys enjoyed this look at Necromunda Hired Gun. So that was a look at Necromunda Hired Gun. Really awesome game that I am getting much further into. I really do love the fact that the game also has little side missions that you can do, which are quick and easy couple-minute missions of either rescuing or destroying something, you know, solving simple objectives, so that you're able to level up your character. Because as you progress through the game, you get thrown more enemies at you, tougher enemies, and the game does become a lot more difficult. So upgrading your character is key to succeeding, especially if you play on harder difficulties and stuff. Definitely a really amazing game. I think you guys should check out. Normally I would do a recap, but since we only have the one game, we just have what we talked about, Necromunda Hired Gun. Highly recommend you guys pick up this title. It's on Xbox One, it's on PS4, it works on the Series X consoles and PS5, it's also on the PC. A really good, underrated first-person shooter that not a lot of people talk about. It did get a lot of hate when it was first released, but trust me, it is an amazing game. I love the hardcore metal music that plays during battles. It gets you pumped up. I love how quick and responsive the controls are. Your character moves really quickly. All kinds of classic Warhammer weapons as well are in the game. Definitely one I think you guys should check out. So let me know your thoughts on Necromunda Hired Gun. Also, let me know about the games you guys are playing, and if you have any recommendations on a title you think I should play, let me know, as I'm always looking for new games to play. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, have a great day, and Sleepy will see ya next time.